a fair share of practice crying on cue. How? Could say to a director, do you want it on my left eye or right eye? Stop. And tell me the word you want it to drop. Cut. Hiya, I'm Nellie Leroy.
Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about Margot Robbie and some of her career accomplishments and how she has impacted the whole film industry. She is definitely one of the few actresses that escaped that bombshell trap and changed the game for other actresses just like her. And Margot has got people dressing up like her as one of her famous characters every single year, and so many of them to choose from. And she's obviously known for playing Barbie in this year's film, Harley Quinn from the DC universe, and even as Tonya Harding in I, Tonya. So let's not waste any more time, let's roll. Margot Robbie came from Australia to the US to pursue her acting career in the late 2000s. Her debut was in the film Vigilante in 2008, and she was only 18 at the time. So from then, her filmography began to develop as she got a main role in the 2011 television drama series Pan Am, and she played a stewardess. Around 2013, her big break happened when she landed that role of Naomi in the famous film Wolf of Wall Street. She got to act alongside other A-listers like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill, and Matthew McConaughey. She was only 22 in this film, but she received an Empire Award for the Best Female Newcomer. And this was definitely her breakout role because it kind of put her on the map. Many people saw that she was slowly becoming the new Hollywood it girl, and this particular scene where she was being promiscuous in the film became popular, and she was labeled as this new bombshell star, obviously because of her good looks. And we'll get into the bombshell trope a bit more later and how Margot Robbie escaped that. Another important note that a lot of people do not know is that Margot Robbie has founded her own production company in 2014 with the help of some of her peers. Lucky Chap Entertainment was founded by Margot Robbie, Tom Ackerley, Josie McNamara, and Sophia Kerr. And it's incredible because she even has her own office in LA and everything. But that's just another cool fact because she contributes so much behind the scenes, and a lot of people don't really recognize that side of her. She's definitely a producer and director behind the scenes, but a lot of people see her more as an actress on the screen. In 2015, Margot Robbie pitched the idea of bringing Harley Quinn alive to the screens to Warner Bros. And she had been working for years in her own production company to try to bring the idea through a female writer's perspective, and she wanted to make sure that her female peers would get some shine during this project. So fast forward a bit, she really began making a name for herself in Hollywood, but a lot of people still recognized her as the pretty girl who usually plays that side character. She wasn't really credited for her dedication and intelligence when it became to behind the scenes work. She worked alongside Will Smith in their 2015 film Focus, which is also where the rumors of their affair derived from. She also got to work with tons of other A-listers along the years. It was really 2016 where she broke that bombshell label that was attached to her brand. She was casted as the live-action Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad film, and her role as Harley Quinn was definitely one of the most notable from the film. That was also the year so many people dressed up as her. Even to this day, people still dress up as her with the iconic outfit. This role was definitely groundbreaking for Margot's career because she really changed the game for other bombshell actresses like herself. She proved that she isn't afraid to get dirty, meaning that she's willing to take an ugly role to showcase her range. If she hadn't booked Harley Quinn, there probably was a possibility that she would still be labeled as a bombshell or not be as big as she is today. Also, another fun fact about this role, she actually never read the DC comics before, so that motivated her much more to become dedicated to this role. She really took the responsibility to the fans seriously so she could bring justice to the character. She practiced gymnastics, underwater breath control, and that led to her to perform the majority of the stunts by herself. She got another Harley Quinn film in 2020 known as Birds of Prey, which featured an all-female main cast, which ultimately was Margot's goal when working on that project. Birds of Prey was also produced by multiple production companies, including Margot's self-owned Lucky Chap Entertainment and Warner Bros., whom she had initially approached about her Harley Quinn idea. There are a couple of other gems in Margot's filmography, but Barbie is obviously the most famous recent film.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken!
By this time, she has already established herself in the industry as one of the most well-respected and desired actresses in the field. And I mean desired in the sense that I'm sure everyone wants Margot Robbie in their film, because if she's in it, it must be good. She doesn't have social media, but she often does work behind the scenes and has been very vocal about her stances on social issues. Margot has been pretty vocal about her activism even in the early stages of her career, hence why they created their own production company. She and her team created Lucky Chap Entertainment as a creative space to elevate the voices and talents of female screenwriters, directors, and actresses. And she also highlights that she's very much supportive of the LGBTQ+ community, and she stands for gender equality. Now, revisiting the conversation about the bombshell trope, Margot Robbie successfully managed to escape that trap. There are so many other female actresses that sort of still have that bombshell label attached to their name and brand simply because they have played attractive or promiscuous characters in their works. However, with actresses like Margot, she proves that behind her beauty, she's much more than just good looks. She has the intelligence, the talent, the drive, even the leadership, and I feel like so many people are starting to see that she has potential to be one of the biggest actors of this time because of the crazy amount of range that she showcases. She isn't even afraid to get ugly for a role, and that doesn't mean that she's ugly, it just means that she steps out of her comfort zone and she's willing to take the risk in acting to really bring her characters to life for an enjoyable experience for the viewer. So many actresses I see have that same problem now where they don't take risks in their career like Margot did, and they end up being typecasted as the same character or role every single time. And that's how she successfully managed to escape that bombshell trap, is because she can take risks. She can step out of her comfort zone. She doesn't care if the role requires her to look ugly, to look, unattractive. She's still young. She has a lot of time to prove more of herself until she can win big awards. But if you have seen my video about award shows, you guys know how I feel about them. The awards like Oscars and Grammys don't measure someone's success and talent. You don't need those to prove anything. But I'm glad that Margot Robbie is getting more recognition nowadays. So that's all I have for today's video. Comment down below if you knew this about Margot Robbie, or if you're a fan of hers, or if you're a fan of any of her characters. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.